have your say.
But grandmother, please.
Boy, you will grow more foolish by the day. To think my grandson should be such a dunce. Oh, I've said 100 times, if I've said it once, that if you keep the course on which you've started, you'll leave your worthy father broken-hearted.
I think.
And you, his sister, seem so pure, so shy, so innocent, and so demure. Do you know what they say about still waters? I pity parents with secretive daughters. Oh,
Now, mother.
and as for you, child, let me add that your behavior is extremely bad, and a poor example for these children too. Their dear, dead mother did far better than you. You are much too free with money, and I'm distressed to see you so elaborately dressed. If it's one's husband that one aims to please, one has no need for costly frippery.
Oh, madam, really?
You are her brother, sir, and I respect and love you, yet if I were my son, this lady is good and pious spouse, I wouldn't make you welcome in my house, full of worldly counsels which I fear are suitable for decent folk to hear. I've spoken bluntly, sir, but it behooves us not to mince words when righteous fervor moves us.
Oh, your man Tartuffe is full of holy speech.
Oh, and practices precisely what he preaches. Oh, he's a fine man and should be listened to. I will not hear him mocked by fools like you.
Good God! If you expect us to submit to the tyranny of that carping hypocrite, must we forgo all joys and satisfactions because that bigot censors all our actions?
To hear him talk, and he talks all the time, there's nothing one can do that's not a crime. He rails at everything, your dear Tartuffe.
All that he reproves deserves reproof. Oh, he's out to save your souls, and all of you must love him, as my son would have you.
No, grandmother! I could never take to such a rascal, or even for my father's sake. Now, that's how I feel, and I shall not dissemble. His every action makes me seethe and tremble with helpless anger, and I have no doubt that he and I will shortly have it out.
Surely it is a shame and a disgrace to see this man usurp the master's place, to see this beggar who, when he first came, had not a shoe or shoestring to his name, so far forget himself that he behaves as if the house were his and we his slaves.
Well, mark my words, your souls would fare far better if you obeyed his precepts to the letter.
You see him as a saint. I'm far less odd. In fact, I see right through him. He's a fraud.
Oh, nonsense!
This man will rot the same or worse. I'd not trust either with a penny purse.
I can't tell what his servants' morals may be. His own great goodness I can guarantee. You all regard him with distaste and fear because he tells you what you're loath to hear, condemns your sins, points out your moral flaws, humbly strives to further heaven's cause.
If sin is all that bothers him, why is it he's so upset when folks drop in to visit? Is heaven so outraged by a social call that he must prophesy against us all? I'll tell you what I think. If you ask me, he's jealous of my mistress' company.
Rubbish! He's not alone, child, in complaining of all your promiscuous entertaining. Why, the whole neighborhood's upset, I know, by all these carriages that come and go, with crowds of guests parading in and out, and noisy servants loitering about. In all of this, I'm sure there's nothing vicious, but why give people cause to be suspicious?
They need no cause. They'll talk in any case. Madam, this world would be a joyless place. Fearing what malicious tongues might say, we locked our doors and turned our friends away. And if we did so dreary a thing, do you think those tongues would cease their chattering? One can't fight slander. It's losing battle. So let us instead ignore their tittle-tattle. Let us strive to live by conscience-clear decrees. And let the gossips gossip as they please.
If there is talk against us, I know the source. With Daphne and her little husband, of course. Those who have greatest cause for guilt and shame are the quickest to besmirch a neighbor's name. When there is chance for libel, they never miss it. When something can be made to seem a list enjoyed it all, but well, now that they're no longer what they were, she quits a world which fast is putting her, and wears a veil of virtue to conceal her bankrupt beauty and lost appeal. That's what becomes of old coquettes today. Distressed when all their lovers fall away, they see no other recourse but to play the fruit, and so confer a style on solitude.
That sort of talk is what you like to hear. Therefore you'd have us all keep still, my dear. While Madam rattles on the livelong day.
Well, nevertheless, I mean to have my say.
I tell you that your